Behind every moment of adversity in your life, two things will happen. There is a lesson and there is a blessing. Every moment of adversity has those two things that come with it. There's always a lesson and there's always a blessing. Pain always leaves a present. Every time you're in pain, it leaves a gift behind. So what happened was, after all of that happened, I got a call from a company called T-Mobile. The Super Bowl is a month after that. They brought me down to do a Super Bowl commercial. A Super Bowl commercial in the United States is the most highest watched program on television. These commercials are tens of millions of dollars. They will pay you millions of dollars to be in a Super Bowl commercial. They paid me so much money to be in a Super Bowl commercial, acting like I gave the wrong answer to the telephone company to reenact the Miss Universe theme. They paid me what I make on Miss Universe times 10. And then 14 countries sent my wife and I a letter saying that was the most honorable and honest thing they've ever seen in the history of television. They gave my wife and I 14 villas around the world. There are 14 villas that my wife and I can go to in Curacao, the Maldives, Abu Dhabi, France, that we can go to anytime for vacation. So behind that, a lot of good happened. That's why when you have bad moments in your life, you just have to ride them out. Because God always has a gift behind every moment of pain that you have. When a man leaves you, there is a gift behind him leaving. Sometimes the breakup is the blessing. See, sometimes you got to get rid of a man in order for God to give you the man that you really need. So sometimes losing a man is not a loss. You just have to hang in there. He might have something better for you. So every time something bad happens, you just have to wait on the lesson and the blessing. It always happens. It always happens. You just can't act too miserable. Oh, woe is me, something happened to me. Oh, my man walked out on me, all me and the dogs. No, they're not. You just had one dog. He was the dog. Just wait. Trust me, I know how that worked too. I'm on my third marriage. Trust me, I know. I've been with the wrong one a couple of times. But I was the wrong one because I kept picking them. Then after I got really messed up, I said, God, tell you what, I'm through. You pick the one for me. He sent me Marjorie. My success is grace and mercy. So yeah, I didn't do it. So if I can't even take credit for it. You know, it's a reason why your hand don't go back there. It's a reason why you can't pat yourself on your back, because you ain't supposed to. I got God, so God gave me all this. If I could have figured out how to do this, I'd have done this a long time ago. I'd have skipped over homelessness, them 2 divorces, flunking out of school. I'd have just made myself, but I couldn't. I asked God for it. God gave me this. This is God's production. I'm just the dude participating in the ride. So I stay humble because I know it ain't me. Ain't no need of me getting a big head. And clearly, look, I've done nothing more to deserve this than you. You don't deserve grace. Grace is God's unmerited favor. He just does stuff for you. You can't buy grace, you can't earn it. He just gives it out. When I pray, I ask for grace. I don't ask for money. I ask for grace. Because that's what sustains you in life. You get grace, you know. I was playing golf with an old guy that owns the Mayo Clinic. How much money he got, right? He owns the Mayo Clinics. And we're riding, and he says, you seem like a spiritual person. I want to share something with you. He said, Justice is when you get what you deserve. Mercy is when you don't get what you deserve. Grace is when you get what you don't deserve. And that's what grace is. I just have a life I really don't deserve this. I mean, you work hard, and I work hard. And this the life I got? Come on, man. That's crazy. I get to wake up in the morning and tell jokes. And they cut me a check. If you can live your life and wake up every day doing something that ain't work and get a check for it, that's amazing, because the average person has to get up and go to work. And a lot of people got to do stuff they don't want to do. But I will tell you this, though. If you're doing something you don't enjoy doing, you should quit. You really should. You should quit. If you're doing something you don't enjoy doing, you should quit. Well, Steve, I just can't quit. Okay, then stay there. But you ain't going to be happy. And waking up every day not being happy, that's because you got something that burns on the inside of you that you really want to do, all of you. And if you're not doing it, what you waiting on? You get one time around the track. You don't get to, ain't no do-overs in life. You don't die and come back. This is it. So if you're not happy, I would rather wake up and do what I was born to do and make whatever that paid than to wake up and do what I have to do and be miserable. I would rather wake up and enjoy my life. But you gonna have to take a jump now. You're gonna have to be brave. And that's what most people don't want to do. You don't want to take that chance. The scripture says that your gift will make room for you and put you in the presence of great men. That's what a gift does. Now, if you can use your gift towards your family, you may have an affinity for loving your family, and it provides a certain level of comfort or encouragement to them, and that's just you being a beautiful person. But something in your life that you does will make room for you. And what that means is it'll make a way for you. Your gift will make a way for you. It'll provide your life to have purpose and meaning. That's what it means when it says your gift will make room for you. Like my gift has made room for me. It has allowed me to spread out and expand. If you're a teacher, your gift has made room for you. You're an educator. This woman's been an educator for 30-some years. She loves that. She loves, you need people like that. Who educates the children, you know what I mean? That's a gift. So it's not either or. You don't have to pick your family over your career. If you're doing that, it's because your family is laying some type of guilt trip on you. And see, that's a very dangerous family member. Once again, I told you, the devil's job is to ruin you of your destiny. Some of the people who work for the devil are your family and your friends. So you got to be conscious, man. I've had family members when I first got started tell me, you got to get out of comedy. You just need a regular job. You got these twins. You can't be going off nowhere. But if I don't go off nowhere, I never become this. You're not going to get famous in Cleveland, Ohio. You can't tell jokes just in Cleveland and get famous. So I had to go away to get it done. But I think I understand you can love your family and love your gift. And you shouldn't have to pick between the two, because guilt is the most useless emotion in the world. Guilt serves the purpose of no one except the person who's trying to apply it for manipulative purposes. Every time I've ever been guilty is because somebody, oh, you just done forgot us. Oh, so now you think you all that. No, I don't think, no. See, what happened is you think that I'm all this, and you think I now think I'm this, when I'm really the same dude. One thing I learned about money doesn't change people. Money allows you to be more of who you really are. Failure is a part of the process. You have to fail to win. You have to lose your fear of failure. Failure is a part of the process. People who never fail never try. You have to fail. You got to get it wrong to get it right. You learn nothing from winning. You only learn from your failures. Warren Buffett said he won't even invest in a person's business unless they failed in 2 other businesses. Because now you know what not to do. And so I think that's probably the biggest thing, man. I've overcome so many failures. I've failed more times than I've succeeded. That's, I tell you the truth, man. It's like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan took 949 game-winning shots. He only made 123. He's the greatest basketball player to ever live. He only made 123 game-winning shots. He took 949 of them. All you gotta do is win some of the time. A professional baseball player, out of every 10 at bat, if he hits the ball 3 times out of 10, he makes millions of dollars. You understand? If a basketball player makes 50% of his shots, he makes millions of dollars. All he got to do is hit half of them. Not at the free throw, but in the game. That's what you got to learn. Probably the other thing for me is when I stopped living my life in probabilities and started living only in possibility. Probability is when somebody gives you a statistic. Like they told me, 1 in every 20,000 comedians will get on the Tonight Show. That was the odds. And I went, cool. And the dude went, what do you mean cool? I said, I'm gonna get on the Tonight Show. He said, no, you didn't listen to me. He said, 1 in every 20,000 ever make it to the Tonight Show. Excuse me, you did say 1, didn't you? That's the possibility of winning. That's the attitude you have to have about it. All you want to do is live in the possibility and ignore the probability. Probability simply means to me, probably ain't gonna happen. That's what that means to me. Possibility is, it can happen. You just gotta have that, man. Okay, let me tell you this. I was gonna tell you this. The way to become a millionaire, if you could think of how to become a millionaire, you do it by Friday. You don't have to go that far. All you have to do is think of your God-given gift. All of you have the ability to all of you can do something somebody will pay you $10 to do. I don't care if it's cutting grass, doing their hair, painting a wall, babysitting, taking care of the elderly, teaching, tutoring. Everybody can do something for $10. This is how I got to this place of success. My jokes were $25 a night. I made that for a long time. Whatever you do to make $10, this gift that God has given you at birth, because God never created a soul he didn't give a gift to. All of you have one. All of you have one. I don't care if it's frying chicken. Some of you fry chicken better than anybody else, bake pie, do hair, something. Do whatever it is for $10. After you make the $10, I want you to do it 10 more times. You'll now have $100. After you make $100, whatever you did to make the $100, that $10 idea, I want you to do it 10 more times. You're gonna have $1,000. Now, it's gonna get a little more difficult, but after you make $1,000, whatever you did to make the $1,000, I want you to do it 10 more times. You now have $10,000. Now we gotta focus now. Whatever you did to make $10,000 that started off with your $10 idea, what I want you to do is focus. I want you to do it 10 more times. You now have $100,000. Now, this is where it gets very, very difficult. You're gonna have to hire some people. You're gonna have to pay some people some money. But you take that $100,000 and you reinvest it. And what I want you to do is whatever you did to make the $10 that you did 100 times that turned into $100,000, all I want you to do is take that same idea. Don't change nothing. Do it 10 more times. I got news for you. You have just made $1 million. And all it was a $10 idea. You do not have to complicate this thing. You don't need an education to do this. You just need the principles of success. I'm telling you, man, I took these $25 jokes and I turned them into a lifestyle. You can take this God-given gift that he gave you and stop thinking of how to make $1 million. Just go make $10 and do everything 10 times as hard. Now, it's gonna be hard. Understand that. It's gonna be very hard. But you ain't got nothing else to do. Because let me tell you something about being not successful. Being not successful, that's really hard too. So you might as well apply yourself to something that has a benefit. I'm telling you, that's how you make $1 million. Quit tripping. Quit tripping. You have the way. God has already given it to you to make $10. All you got to do is do it in multiples. That's all anybody do. That's all. It's just 10 people got on Facebook. Then 10 more people, then 10 more people, then 10 million got on. Now they got 100 million people on Facebook. No, but this dude making billions of dollars. It's the same thing. It's what it is. You have it in you. You just got to apply. And you got to believe that it can happen for you. All right, you ain't got to believe me. I'm just trying to tell you. I got a job. This is my job. All of my jobs are involved around my gift. I have a gift. I can take anything and make it funny instantly whenever I want to. And I keep that at the forefront of all my jobs. I don't care if I'm hosting a TV show, a game show, a pageant, or New Year's Eve. I don't care if you put me on a radio or if I'm a motivational speaker. I use comedy. Comedy works all the time. I just use that. And then I love what I do, so it's easy for me. I mean, I come to work every day, this is what I do. I mean, think about that. If you get to wake up and your job is to go tell jokes, and they're gonna give you a check to tell those jokes that you used to tell for free, that's a pretty good life. That's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of easy, man. And I stay focused because I understand the end results. I always have goals along the way. No matter how successful I may think I am, I always have a goal I'm trying to reach. Most of my goals now have nothing to do with money, nothing at all. I'm in the business of, I'm trying to change as many lives as I can right now. I learned a quote the other day at a golf course, and it really had an effect on me because it's one of the things I always pray to God to make me relevant. You know, I don't ask for money. I ask him to make me relevant. And a guy told me a quote. He said, Miss Harvey, I think of you all the time when I hear this quote. It says, the quote says, if your presence doesn't make an impact, then your absence won't make a difference. And that was really important for me to hear. If your presence doesn't make an impact, then your absence won't make a difference. You ever been to a person's funeral, wasn't hardly nobody there?
Yes, sir.
Ain't nobody had nothing to say? Because they didn't have a life that had an impact. You want to live a life, man, where somebody miss you if you turn up missing. You know, somebody hurt about it. That's all it is with me now. It's not money, you know. I'm not saying I don't want any more money, because I do. I definitely take it because it's very, very helpful. I'm not going to lie to you. Make sure that as an inspiring actor that it is your gift to act, not your passion. You got to be careful about pursuing your passion, young people. You should pursue your gift. The Bible says your gift will make room for you and put you in the presence of great men. It says nothing about your passion. A lot of people pursue their passion and they forget about their God-given gift. Your greatest chance for success lies in pursuing the gift. So make sure you're not pursuing a passion. I'm passionate about golf. I love golf. I can't play golf. I love being outside. I love the carts. I love the grass. I love the challenge. I'm not a good golfer. I'm passionate about it. Got the clubs, the clothes, golf simulator, putting green in my backyard. I got sand trap in my backyard. Still can't get out the damn sand. I can get out, but I can't put the ball where I want it. So you got to make sure that you're gifted at it to pursue it. That's first. I can't tell you how many people are in Los Angeles, California, working at restaurants and Best Buys with their headshots. And every time you walk in there, Mr. Harvey, can you take my headshots? I said, what do you do? I'm an actress. What have you acted in? Nothing. I'm an aspiring actress. If you haven't acted in anything, then you're not an actress. You should go on some of these calls looking for tall, beautiful women. And you walk in the casting room and oh my God. Oh my God. The most stunning women you've ever seen. Can't remember a line. So be careful. It's doable, but you have to make sure that it's your gift. Pursue your gift and not your passion. And gifts don't have to be running, jumping, singing, dancing. Teaching is a gift. Nursing is a gift. Networking is a gift. Childcare is a gift. Those are gifts, man. People, you can have a great life at that. But don't come out here to sing and dance if that ain't what you do. They're going to eat you alive in L.A. And they're going to swallow you up, man. L.A. is a hard place to go to be successful. Very, very difficult, man. It's a lot of broken dreams out there. So that's my advice to you.